Hello, this is David. Today I'll be doing Lab 6 of 2020, which consists of exercise 6.2, 6.3, 6.4, and 6.5. So let me close this out. Okay, the first thing I wanted to do is just to try to make sure everything's working. So we'll bring up Internet Explorer and we're going to go to server01.cosno.com. Let me refresh this. And it's working on server 01. Let's go to server 02 to refresh. We've got server01.cosnos.com in it. Everything seems to be working. So what we want to do first is we'll go into the Internet Information Services Manager for IIS. We've opened up our server and our sites and our default website. And what we want to do is we want to edit that thing. Edit feature setting. Right now we got everything to allow. We're going to change this to deny. And then if we try it, it shouldn't work it now, which is not working. It's not working. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to add an allow feature, and we're going to do the loopback 127.0.0.1. We'll say OK. So that means that server 01 loopback should bring up the default internet page. Let's see if it does here. Okay, and if we try it on server 2, it shouldn't allow us on it. Okay, and it hadn't. So let's go back to server 1. Close this out. Let's add another allow. And let's put that IP for that other server 02, which is 10.1.1.102. And we've allowed it. So if we go over here now, it should bring it up, and it does. If we go back to server 1, and it should remain the same. Okay, and it does. So that next thing you want us to do is add an allow entry, and we're going to specify a range, and we're going to put that whole network of 10.1.1.0 with the submask of 255, 255, 255.0. Okay, if we take these two out, they should still work because they're both on that network. Let's bring this up. Do a refresh. Ooh, that is forbidden. I need to leave that loopback test in there, the 127.0.0.1, and it's still just a network of 10.1.1.0. Let's see if it works now. And it said on this one to use the loopback IP. Let's do a refresh. We've got it there. And let's do a refresh there. And because this one's on that network of 10.1.0. Now we're on 6.3, and what it wants to do is to set up a user, iUser01 here, and we made it a member of the IIS iUser group, and right now we've got that thing disabled, so it's showing that the only thing to do is enable, and we set up an anonymous authentication, and if we edit it, we've got it set to Cosmos iUser01. We've done a set on it and give it a password. And if we try it now, we should get an unauthorized error. You are not authorized to view this page due to invalid authentication headers. And we should get the same thing over here. Refresh. Same thing. So if we go back now and enable this user, let's enable that account. We should be able to log on. Let's see if we do. Yeah, let's try it on this one. Now the reason why we didn't get anything that time is that we need to restart this default website. Just click on restart here. Now let's see what that does. Same thing. I rebooted this server 01, and now everything's working correctly. We've got this one set up. The anonymous here. If we look at it, we've got it set up as iUser. Cosmos iUser got it set. So if we try it, the loopback here IP and do a refresh, we've got the page. And if we go to server 01, we've got the page. Go back to there, and over here we got server 01cosmos.com, and everything seems to be working correctly. Okay, now we'll move on to 6.4, and it wanted to set up the basic here, authentication, and so we'll go in here, we'll edit this thing. Oh, wait a minute. It said just to disable listen, the anonymous, and it's disabled now, and we want to enable Latin. Now let's see what we get. Okay, it wanted us to try student one, and then the password we set up for student one. It won't let us in. What it is we need to go over on cost.com / spell it right here, student one with the password, and we got logged on correctly. We'll probably do the same thing here. If we do so / student, and get the password right here. Okay, we're logged on there. Okay, we'll move on to 6.5, and it will just go into the server 01 and slide down here to set up the server certificate. And as you see, we've got server 01 set up here, and then it will just go to default websites and go down to the SSL settings, and it requires SSL and requires 128 SSL. So I guess we need to and we do need to do a restart on that, but I guess I need to go back here and set this back up and disable Latin. Okay, now let's see what we get when we bring our oh, I didn't restart my server, my web page, so let's go back to here and do a restart. Okay, now let's try it. Okay, we're getting it on server 1, okay, but now if we bring it up in server 2, it doesn't have a certificate, so it won't be able to pick anything up. Close that now and see what's happening here, because it's okay, see, it's not bringing anything up. Access system denied. And the reason why it doesn't have a certificate over here, if we go back to server 1, it does. That concludes this tutorial. Thanks.